Alright, so I feel like you guys get the gist. We're going to be decluttering this. Today we're doing primers, concealers, I think bronzers and foundations. I'm going to take everything out and then we'll go in one by one. We'll start with primers. I've wanted these for so long, and I freaking love these like organizers because they just make life so much freaking easier. Totally obsessed. Sometimes I try to like keep these samples in here so I use them, but I literally just have not. But we're just gonna put those to the side with the other random samples in drawers. All right, let's start off with these guys. So these are all my pore filling kind of things. I'm torn. My favorite is definitely this Tarte one. The problem I have is that I just don't use it. It has a 12-month shelf life. It doesn't smell or anything. This is still newer to me. Ooh. And then do I want to get rid of Miss Tatcha? Honestly, I'm going to keep these. This is so bad, but I feel like, so this one is so expensive. Like, I really don't want to get rid of it. This one I actually enjoy out of the three, so I'm going to keep that one for when I do want one of them. And then the e.l.f. is the newest one to my collection. I used it once, I think, like once to retry it, and it's another like cult classic, so I'm going to keep it. They're good to have for videos, and they don't take up that much space, honestly. I know it's a horrible reason, but you know, that's life. Alright, so honestly, my primer collection isn't as out of hand as every other collection in here, but I don't know if I'm going to get rid of too many, or if any, but I'm definitely going to keep the Essence Prime Hydrating Primer. I'm going to use this up. It's honestly almost done. Same with the Catrice Prime and Fine Aquafresh. This one's definitely more like soothing kind of primer, like more lotion-like. This is more watery-based, like water-based, with bamboo water. So it depends on what you're looking for, but they're both really, really good at hydrating, and they're almost empty, so I'm going to keep those. I'm so sorry for my hideous hands. I just put lotion on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then next we have two Milani primers. I did have a third one, but I moved that one to my makeup kit because I felt like it's basically very similar to both of these. Hydrating, but more soothing, so I didn't need it that much. And I felt like it would get better use in there. But this is the Bright Side Illuminating Primer. So freaking bomb. So good. Love that one. Honestly, like by the end of the year, all four of these will probably be used up because this one I love as well. It's a supercharged dewy primer base. So freaking good. I feel like I just like rotate through a lot of these. I combine primers. Like I'll use like one of these three, then an illuminating one, the whole nine. So I don't know. I feel like I'll use them all up. This one is the only one that I'm like, I don't know. It's the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I just feel like it doesn't do that much. You guys also can't get it anymore, so maybe I'll just go ahead and get rid of this one. I was forcing myself to use it because I probably will use it up. It's like not that full, but I'm like, if I'm not reaching for it, then I'm gonna get rid of it. That's the thing. My primers are very like really good right now, honestly. So I have to choose like in a good way. The only ones that these are the only ones that are like really neglected that I'm keeping, but the rest of these are like they fight over each other because I'm like, they're all so good. Which one do I want to use? This one is the most unique to my collection. It's the Jaclyn Cosmetics Facial Priming Oil. So good, so bomb. Does it have? You can't really see through it, but I'm like up here. Definitely keeping that one. Also newer to my collection, the NYX Plump Right Back with electrolytes. So good, so bomb. Loving this so far. Very expensive, so I'm gonna keep that one. I mean, they're both very expensive. This one is like $17 for the drugstore. That's expensive. I also am going to keep the I Heart Revolution e.l.f. I know you guys can't get it anymore, but I wanted it so bad, and it's honestly so good. This is honestly the closest dupe I've found to the Rare Beauty, because it's a little bit more illuminating than the Milani. It's literally just, it's like identical to the Rare Beauty, and I'm so sad that you guys can't get it anymore, but I really like it. Gotta keep it. Ay, ay, ay. And then the last two, we're going to keep the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer, of course. I just used up a little mini guy. I've used up another mini. I wanted to get a full size, honestly, but I'm going to keep that one, my favorite. And then we have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. I don't know why I forgot. I really like this one as well. This is a nice one. Like what I'll do is normally I'll wear a hydrating primer, so this one or one of these three, and then I'll put on an illuminating, so either the Milani, the e.l.f., or the Rare Beauty. And then these two are just like different. They're just different, okay? So I really like those. In that drawer, I only did get rid of one, but like I said, I probably will use up all 4 of these by the end of the year, and then I'll have a great like variety. So I'm really happy with my primer collection. I kept 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oof. These are rough, but those are like, just ignore those, okay? Like I do. All right, now concealers. I feel like I'm missing products, but I'm literally not. I don't know why I feel like that, but I'm not. All right, let's start off. This is one that I'm going to keep. Unfortunately, I don't even like this concealer. I just feel like I don't want to get rid of it quite yet. I guess I could sell it. Someone will probably buy it. I just really did not like this concealer. So, I don't know why I started on that one. Let me put it to the side. We'll see what else I'm keeping. Of course, keeping the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer, the love of my life. Still keeping the new KVD concealer. I don't know why I want to call it the Good Apple Concealer. I don't know. No one's ever said that in my life, so I don't know why I want to say that so bad. But it's the lightweight full coverage concealer. So good. Gonna keep that one. Also gonna keep, I just got the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna keep that one, of course. Because I'm keeping that one, I am gonna let go of the NYX Born to Glow. I was almost finished with it, but honestly, like once I took the little doe foot off, the doe foot was disgusting, but once I took it off, I stopped using it as much. It's just a mess, and it really, the applicator sucks, but this you cannot get anymore, and I'm like so sad because I did not know this was going to be limited edition. You can't get this or the foundation anymore. Like, who does that? I don't know. This I really do enjoy as like a brightener for any of the concealers. I need to use it way more. I had a good kick with it for a while, then I like let it go, but gonna keep that. I'm also going to keep the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer. I do enjoy that. And then going to keep the Rare Beauty Concealer. I have the shade 320W. This is a terrible shade match. Like, literally the worst shade match. This is so bad for my skin. So, sorry, guys. If you're my shade twins, do not get the shade. That's all I can tell you. But I do like the concealer a lot. I'm also going to let go of the Kokie Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. I did really like this for a really long time. It's so good. Again, Kokie's one of those brands that's hard for you guys to grab, and I don't love it enough to keep it anymore. I'm almost done with it, honestly, so I'm just gonna throw it out. No one needs this, but it was really good. So if you haven't used it, or are looking for something that isn't any of the concealers that I like really love, this one is really good. It's very lightweight, very creamy. It's just like once the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer got into my collection, this one, the NYX one, all my like go-tos got put to the side, you know. So even the Milani one got booted by the e.l.f. So I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I love that one. I'm gonna keep this for the same reason I'm keeping the e.l.f. primer, just because I just got it the second time around. Honestly, this reminds me of the Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's just not very good. It's a little bit drying and heavy under the eyes, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Maybe I'll make it work. If not, then I'll get rid of it eventually. How many am I keeping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm reaching for a concealer, honestly, it's gonna be 1, 2, and then this one because it's newer. So these, and then these two, these three I really like. So that's 6 concealers already. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I want to keep 3 concealers. So I am, of course, going to keep the LYS. I love this concealer so much. It's so good. Honestly, it falls, like, right here. Like, before the KVD, I was just going back between e.l.f. and LYS. So I really do love that one. I'm going to get rid of this Tarte little mini guy. It's the Shape Tape Concealer. I haven't used it in a long time. And honestly, it's probably drying up because there's so little in here. But I'm going to get rid of that. I do like it. I don't mind it. I just don't need it, you know? Now, these are the final 3 that I'm debating on. Jaclyn, I just don't really like. But I'm like, do I keep it, though? Juvia's Place, I do like. I just don't know what is going on with them, honestly. I don't know what they did. Comment if you know what they did, because I don't know. Like, I never was obsessed with the brand, really. I don't mind getting rid of it, because I don't use it that often. But, like, I did like it, so I don't want to get rid of it if, like, I don't know, you guys want to see me still using it. I don't know. It's this shade 16, so I'm going to keep that. for now. I will get rid of Jacqueline. I just don't like it. And so it's like, do I keep it and tell you guys I don't like it every time I do a Jacqueline video? No, like, let me get rid of it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically, I could keep this because that's 10, but I just don't really like it. It's the Compass Sculpture Let Up Concealer. I used it today, which wasn't bad, but I really had to force myself, so. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I know. So in this drawer, I got rid of, for concealer, I got rid of 5 concealers and kept 9. So not too shabby, honestly. I only thought, for sure, I knew I was getting rid of these 2, and that was it. But the rest of them can go. All right, this drawer's cleaning up a little bit. Definitely no room to grow for concealers. This one I will use up, but I'll probably just repurchase it. Some of these shades are pretty bad for me, so I'll have to keep playing around with the shades. But hopefully, like this one probably will go eventually. I don't know. Hopefully I don't buy too many concealers is my point. Is all I'm saying, okay? All right, this is the problem child. Look at it. Overflowing. It's so bad. Even my powders. So I'm going to take everything out and then I'll put them back in. Santissimo. I honestly didn't have them in a specific order. They were just kind of chilling, but whatever. First, of course, I'm keeping the Rare Beauty Positive Light Foundation. It's newer, so good. I'm going to put it up here, I think. Definitely keeping the Love of My Life, the Oma by Sharon C. Flawless Skin Foundation. It's so bomb. I have the shade Honey Honey T2. It's a really great shade match for me. So is the Rare Beauty. It's a little dark, but it's one of the closest ones I've gotten to my foundation, honestly. Okay, let me see. I think I am going to get rid of, this is the LIS Triple Fix in the shade TG7. This is way too dark for me, and I would be able to use it in the winter, but I feel like in the summer, but I feel like I have other darker foundations that I don't necessarily need this one. I do have it in the shade TG1, which I do really like, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to put it here because I need to use it more. This is so hard. It's probably time for this ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I've had it for so long, and honestly, I just don't wear it that much anymore. It's in a nice, like, deep shade for me, but this is definitely one I would repurchase at a later date, just not right now. This is still newer. I'm trying this, the Tower 28 Sunny Days. I really like this so far. I just have to wear it more, so I'm going to leave that up front. Ay. Okay, I'm also going to get rid of the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I wore it the other day and I just really hated it, so not going to try that again. We're not going to do that. More of my favorites, the Sephora Clean Glowing Skin Obsessed, and then the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. Let me know. This is 35H Medium Honey, and this I have 19. If I forget a shade of anything and you really want to know, just, like, message me. Like, make a comment down below, because I'm not going to write everything I use, because that's too much. But, let me know. It's funny. These are all purple. Wow. And this is too. Whoa. I feel like the rest of these are kind of, like, fair game, honestly. I did really enjoy the Milani Glowed last summer, so, or when I first got it, so I'm going to keep this and keep giving that a go. This I think I'm going to get rid of. It's the Tarte Hydroflex in the shade 42 Sand. I really did love this. Honestly, I'm almost done with it, and I feel like in my head I had already registered myself as completed with it, like done with it, so I just don't wear it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, but I did really enjoy this. I'm pretty positive it's basically empty, honestly, so I might just throw that in my empties or something. This is so difficult because, like, these are all very, very, like, similar in that they're a little bit hyped for a little bit, but, like, you know, like, some people became some people's favorites, and other people, kind of like me, they just forgot about them. These are definitely, like, my top kahunas right here. They're all high-end, though, so not this one, but this one's still like $15. So it's really, really like, oh, I don't know. I don't really love the LA Girl tinted foundation. It's the buildable natural finish, but what if I do a full face of LA Girl? Ah! And these I don't really love either. Oh no, hold on. Okay. Purito and Misha I'm going to keep. I need to use the Purito one more just because I only used it once. It is way more coverage than I thought it would be, but I'm going to keep that. Love the Misha Perfect. It's not my perfect shade, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Going to need to keep trying that as well. Oh, duh, I forgot about this girl. I love her. This is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. This one I'll squeeze up here, I think. Ugh, maybe I'll put it back here. I love that one, though. I gotta definitely keep using that one. All right. This I used for, like, a little bit, and then, like, it died, but I feel like I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it because I haven't used it enough. It's just really deep, but it'll be fine in the summer because it's not, like, it's not coverage. It kind of just, like, blends into your skin. You can see? It just disappears, but it adds a nice glow, so I might keep, oh my gosh, no! So I might keep that, keep playing around with that. Ugh. We've got some space. This is another one that just has to go. The reason why I'm debating on it is because I do want to rank all my tinted hydrators and that kind of stuff, and I want to put this in here. ColourPop stuff usually does go bad pretty fast, honestly. I've had a few things that I'm like, dang, ColourPop, the heck? Like, this has gone bad already. So I'm going to get rid of it. If I put it in that video, I'll have to wear it one more time. But I'm like, literally, this is probably so expired, it's not even funny. I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't need it, whatever. If you want to know my opinion on it, it's really good. I do really like it. I do think I have better, honestly. But for the price, it's really not bad. And I think that it had its moment, like Time to Shine, on YouTube and from ColourPop. So if you're interested in it, it's really good. It's just like, I got plenty. You can see how much I used of it, though. Like, I used quite a bit. So it's really, really good. It's just like, ah! Like, time to go. I'm going to keep Merit Beauty, the stick. I do really like this. This was sent to me, and so, like, I'm going to cover up this. So I really like it, but what I really like about for this is, like, spot concealing. So, like, when I spot foundationing, I don't know. Like, when I want to add a little something on top of one of these, this is good. It's, like, coverage as well. Like, so it's not going to be cakey or heavy on your face, which is why I really like this on top of, like, other light coverage stuff. Because I feel like together they cover up what I want them to cover up. But they're not heavy or anything like that. So I'm going to keep that one. You can also use my commission link. I'm going to keep this one because it was expensive and I haven't used it enough. I did like this though. This is the Medium Tan Skin Perfector. I did like this better than I like the concealer, of course. It's a horrible shade. Oh my gosh. But, so I'm going to keep it, but, I don't know. It's just like not my favorite product, but we'll keep it. I have the space. The problem is always like space to grow. Like technically I can like put these like that and kind of shove some of these down here if I wanted to. But like, you know, I want to have space for other things, for new things. So a lot of these I really do like though. All right, I think I am. So these were the 4 that are left. I want to keep, I think, like 15. I don't know if I want to break that, but I'm going to keep the Catrice True Skin. I was debating on it because the color is just really bad for me, but I do like it, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it. I feel like that's the most different out of all of these. It's the most not as, like, hydrating skin-like, so I feel like if I want that option a little bit more matte, that'll be what I go for. Now, these are so hard. I just don't love them, so I think I'm going to get rid of all 3 of them. My brain is instantly like, you know, like as someone who like wants to make a presence on YouTube, keep growing my channel, you guys love drugstore products. And I'm like, you know, like, well, what if I want to do a video like everything under 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever? The problem I have is just like, if they're not that good, then I don't want to be promoting them like they're my favorite products or anything like that. So I think I'm going to get rid of them. This is the LA Girl Tinted Foundation. This one I've used the least, but honestly was my least favorite. It just really wasn't that pretty on my skin. This one I did enjoy for a little bit there, but not enough to keep it. And then this one, it's subpar. I just don't love it. Maybe it's the shade. I'd rather pick up the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation, which I might pick up again just because I used it on one of my clients the other day, and it was so freaking good. So I think I'm going to get rid of these three. Oh my gosh, I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundations. Yeah! 8 foundations, keeping a lot. I think 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 foundations. And then there's still room to grow back there. So good, good, good. All right, let's do powders quickly, and then I swear I'll be done talking. All right, so I just moved you over a little bit. First, we have some favorites that I'm definitely keeping. The Kosas Cloud Set Comfy Powder. So good. Look how used and abused she is. Obsessed. Live for that one. This I like when I want something a little bit more setting, or if I want something that with a too dark foundation. This is the Translucent by AOA Studio. It's $1. It's so good. Honestly, it's a little bit more... I don't want to say matte because it's not matte. It's a little bit more setting than the other two. So it's like somewhere between matte and luminous, if you will. It's like a soft matte, I guess. It doesn't honestly put down too much color, but like if my foundation's too dark, you can tell, like when I add this, it lightens it a little bit. So it just depends on, I guess, your shade. I'm also going to keep the number 7 Lift Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. This has forever been like the number 7 product I have or kept or whatever. Honestly, don't buy from them that much, but I do really like this powder. This is definitely more mattifying, but I do like it for those days when I just go a little too ham on the glow. I like this one. It's not like Lift and Illuminate is a great way to describe it, because it does leave like this sort of luminosity, but that's not glowy. So like the Kosas and my other one, like Jaclyn Cosmetics, these are a lot more like when I want something to not take away the glow from my foundation, is these two. This one is when like I do want something to take away a little bit of the glow but leave sort of not a flat look. I don't know how to describe it, but it is good, I should say. I keep this every single time. I'm getting rid of it and I'm throwing it out because I don't like this anymore. I liked it for a little bit there. It is nice, but I have so much better. I don't need this. This is a little bit too powdery looking for my liking. I said I'm keeping the Jaclyn in the shade Translucent. I want to get the loose powder so bad. I'm going to get it soon, I think, for my birthday. I'm going to buy it for myself as a treat. Of course, keeping the Complex Culture Set Go. I'm surprised I'm not way lower than this, but I love that. Also keeping the Rare Beauty. I don't love the shade of it. It's light medium. I don't love the shade, but it's not bad. I wish it was translucent, honestly. But I'm going to keep it for now. Also going to keep both of these. The NYX HD. So good! I've panned it. I want to use a lot more of it up, but I really like this powder. I honestly thought about repurchasing it, like the mini at least, because I really do like it. I think this one is definitely the most mattifying out of all of them, but it doesn't make my skin look dry in any way, shape, or form, so that's why I really love this powder. I also really like the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I don't use it too much anymore, but I do like it. Honestly, it's comparable to the Rare Beauty. I might have to see if they're dupes for each other because they're pretty close where they set your makeup, but they're not drying in any way. Let's see. I'm also going to keep, oopsie, the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This is newer to me. I do enjoy it. This is, okay, I lied. So this is more of a powder foundation, so I guess it's a little different. I use it as a setting powder, though. It is definitely the most mattifying. But this is mattifying where, like, if you go too heavy, it's too drying. The NYX, to me, never gets drying, honestly. Does this fit in here? It does. So I really like the NYX, the e.l.f. one, but it can get out of hand for my dry skin, just so you know. I am going to get rid of this MAC Studio Fix. I used a bunch of it, but in my head I just, was like, I'm done with it, so I don't know, now I'm done with it. I'm also keeping the Huda Beauty Banana Baby Bake Banana Bread. Do I need to keep this? I'm gonna let this one go because I do have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Sugar Cookie, and I like this better because it's like lighter. I don't know. This is like, I don't like shaded powders, honestly, because as much as like, you know, they're translucent colored, it's just not, it just changes the color, and I get scared putting it under my eyes. And usually if I'm using a loose powder, it's going under my eyes where I want it to be brighter. Long story short, I'm going to keep the white one. I'm just going to keep sugar cookie and get rid of banana bread. Ugh. I feel like I'm getting rid of all my LOIS products, but I just don't use this. I think it's just a basic setting powder. Like, I don't need it. I have plenty, and then if I'm reaching for a setting powder, like literally if I'm reaching for a pressed powder, it's Jaclyn or Kosas, and then if I'm wanting to switch it up, I'll use Jaclyn, Kosas, and NYX are my top 3, and then if I'm trying to switch it up, I'll use AOA Studio or number 7, and then e.l.f. is still newer to me, so that one's going to fall in the mix somewhere. But that's plenty enough. I don't need this one at all, so I'm going to have to get rid of it. It just is nothing special to me. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And then for like loose powder, this is the last one I have, but if I'm reaching for a loose powder, it's going to be Complex Culture. Next in line would be Huda Beauty, then Rare Beauty, then e.l.f. And honestly, like, e.l.f. is negotiable. I don't know how to say that. So I'm going to definitely get rid of the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I just don't use it ever and ever, and it's like a mess in here. It is a good, like, tried and true, so maybe I'll move it to my makeup kit, like, throw out the top batch here and then use the bottom or something like that. I don't know, but I really do like it. It's good. It's just nothing exceptional. Like, to me, it's not, I don't use it over my other powders. And then, like I said, I want to get the Jaclyn one, so that'll be another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 powders is perfect. I have 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 loose. I can't do math. 4 loose, 6 pressed. I cannot do math. Guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this declutter. Okay, I got rid of 2 loose powders in this drawer, and then I got rid of 3 pressed. So, lots of things to declutter out of there. I'm still so surprised by my foundations. Yes, honey. All right, so now that's it. Bye, guys.